She's gonna die, isn't she? It's kind of obvious. Look, the enemy turns around. And she shoots at her. Why? Why'd you do that? There was no reason to do that. There was no reason to shoot at the enemy with their back turned. That's just gonna kill you instantly. There was no point. She's like sacrificing herself for him. There's no point in sacrificing yourself. There was no point in that. They weren't even looking in your direction. This is just for him to go Super Saiyan. That's all it is. This is just an excuse for the writers to make to be like, oh, this is where he goes, pops off, and uses his cool little powers. I am shocked. Are you shocked? This is a shocking moment. This is a shocking moment right here.
Like, pew, pew, pew. A Magnus is like, pow, bang, brrrah.
The on-screen clutter has never been stronger than in this game. The magic is cool, but holy fuck is it obnoxious. Really fucking obnoxious. Why, when I dash, does the screen flash green? Sure, it wouldn't be bad on its own, but with everything else, it's so unnecessary and distracting. Why is it there? Why can't we just have a normal dash like in any other game? I have a giant magic shield that covers the entire fucking screen. Why? I don't need that. Think of something else. There's no reason for my entire screen, like 80% of my run, to have a blue tint to it the entire time. The blue gun shoots obnoxious blue laser beams. The red one shoots massive red screen-shaking circle laser beams, which I had to turn the screen shake down for because it was that bad. Why is there a screen shake setting in the game? Just remove the screen shake altogether. The green one, if you pick certain guns, they'll flash balls in front of you, just circling around your screen, just completely blocking you from the game, from playing the game. Can't see anything when they're just flying in front of you, fucking circling. And then if it's not that gun, then it just really gets in your fucking face with the bright lights. And sure, it isn't bad when facing like a handful of mobs. But by mid-game, they're throwing waves and waves and waves and waves of fucking mobs at you. And all sorts of mobs, you know? Special mobs. You know, the blue, you gotta shoot with the blue gun. The red, you gotta shoot with the red. And it gets insanely chaotic. You can't see anything that's happening most of the time your shield's up. You're dashing around, barely see anything, shooting massive fucking magic lasers, switching to your big stupid fucking gun every few seconds, and the enemies for some reason burst into magic light. Why, when I kill an enemy in this game, do they turn into magic light on your screen? It just makes it worse. I have the green dash, the blue shield, the guns constantly switching all the time, the laser beams shooting everywhere and magic circles going all crazy. And then I have, every time I kill something, it explodes into magical lights. Everything in this game makes me go crazy. I can't fucking see anything. It's constantly fucking chaotic. And the bosses and mobs also have your type of magic. So when you're fighting them, it makes it worse. Because there's so much of this, like, I don't know what type of light they decide to use, but whatever it is, it fucking just destroys your performance. Every time you're in like a boss fight, or there's a ton of mobs everywhere, it just gets so fucking obnoxious and crazy, and then all of a sudden, your FPS just disappears, and you start fucking stuttering like crazy, and you can't do anything about it. You're fighting a boss, and they have these big magic fucking light balls, and they just completely destroy the game. And I'm playing on the PS5 here, okay? It's not like a PC issue. This is a game issue that they have not fixed, and will probably not fix forever because the game flops so hard. And your ultimate isn't much better. I had a giant multicolored laser beam for pretty much the entire run. I don't know if there's like a different ultimate out there, but I was too lazy to look for one, so I had this laser beam the entire time. When you use it on a big enemy, it's fine. You can see, you know, it's easy, it takes massive damage, it's huge, it's massive for you. But when you're fighting against a smaller enemy, you start shooting a giant laser beam, and it encompasses your entire screen. Like, you cannot see shit when this laser beam is going, okay? You cannot see shit. So you're fighting this tiny little guy, a normal human-sized guy, and you shoot at him. You're shooting at him, and then he disappears. He just disappears, and you have to readjust. But you don't know he disappeared because you can't see where he is. You can't see where he is after he disappears. So then you have to readjust. But by the time you readjust, because you've noticed that he disappeared and you try to fucking find the idiot, and once you find him, your ultimate's done. You've wasted an ultimate because you couldn't fucking find the guy. Look at my screen. What is this? There's water splashing on my face. Just to add more fucking shit to my screen. The enemy variety is pretty much the same all the way through. You know, you go from a big golem to a bigger golem, or one guy with a weird looking head. But how about two guys with weird looking heads at the same time? An all-powerful wizard who can summon gods into our realm and has the power to literally control all the magic in the world, bested by basic sleight of hand. All in all, 6 out of 10.
Well done. He was a prisoner.
Wizard war crimes, let's go!
We're just looking for someone that was here a little bit ago.